Hey, what's up, Diamonds? It's your boy, Doc Reid, out here, ready to talk about these relationships one more again. Hopefully, you had a great relationship week. Um, I know that I've seen a lot of great things happening in our in the Facebook group, so that makes my heart leap and sing and do all that amazing stuff. So, as usual, if you are new to Doc Reid, go get this gift from me to you. My book, The Forbidden Secrets of the Goodie Box, What Your Father Didn't Tell You and Your Mother Did Not Know. I think the subtitle says it all. What your father didn't tell you and your mother didn't know. So this is free. Go to my website, christopherreed.org, and get it now, immediately. And let me know what you think about that. Get the PDF or the Kindle version. Okay, so without delay, today we're going to talk about unicorns and donkeys. Some of you may prefer jackasses. I don't know, but you're dating one or the other, or you have dated one or the other. And typically, if you've dated a unicorn, then pretty much you're still with the unicorn. So that's just one way of saying a mature guy versus an immature guy. Period. And the reason that we use the term unicorns, now I know unicorns are associated with a lot of different things, but for the purposes of our discussion, a unicorn is, we know it's that magical creature, just mystical, ooh, makes things happen, is rainbows and all this stuff. But they seem to be so rare. The sightings of them, I consider myself to be a unicorn hunter, um, but they seem to be so rare that many people, I guess, think that they really don't exist. All right. And they absolutely do exist. As a matter of fact, a lot of the ladies that are in my coaching Facebook group seem to be getting found by a lot of unicorns. Okay. Actually, check this clip out real quick because I want you to hear from one of them.
I can't even process this because it's information, overload. And honestly, I'm convinced that you cannot attract a unicorn until you work on yourself. Until you get coaching and you start going through your and I'm sorry, y'all. I hate to sound like an infomercial, but I'm a huge mental health advocate, and I never thought this was possible. I never ever. I thought this was for everybody else but me. And you're gonna see Mazda say that. You're gonna see Jennifer say that. You're gonna see Dorita say that. Now I'm saying it. I thought unicorns were for everybody else but me. I was gladly happy to sit here and watch these lovely ladies get loved on by their unicorns. And I was a cheerleader. I had my pom poms over here, and I'm happy. And now I'm in the unicorn club, and I like it.
All right, so that was Keisha, and she just basically had this connection with a guy that she's been knowing for quite a while, and it looks like it's going to be a part of the Unicorn Chronicles, as we call it. So anyway, I'm gonna break down the difference to y'all about the difference between the unicorns and the donkeys, so that you'll know which one you have. All right, so I'll say this: unicorns, they're the real deal. Okay, these guys are the real deal. They're mature. All right, they are an emotionally whole man. Okay, they it's not that they're perfect, but whatever their issues are, their challenges, they've worked on that. Okay, they put their self in counseling. Hello, put their self in therapy. Nobody had to poke or prod them. You need to go talk to somebody. No, they did it themselves. Okay, and we've had plenty of guys, tell us that. Guys that I've been interviewing, hey man, I put myself in counseling because before I got into that next relationship, I wanted to be right. I wanted to be whole. Okay. I didn't want to take all my crap from my last relationship into the next one. Listen, let me tell you something, ladies. When you hear a guy say that, your ears better perk up. Okay. Because there's a horn standing right in front of you. Okay. That's a big deal. All right. So, and these are the things that the guys are saying, with the interviews that I've been doing in the Facebook group. So now let me say this: a donkey, jackass, is not that. Okay. What are donkeys known for? Mules. Okay. Is a donkey a mule? Mule a donkey? I don't know. For the purpose of this discussion, hey, let's just make it all the same thing. Uh, may not be right, but who cares? Okay. We know that they can be stubborn. Um, and once they make up in them, I'm not moving. I'm not. And you can pull and tug. Nope, I ain't doing it. A little selfish, yeah. Little selfish. You got to beg them. You got to pro. Come on, please. We need to go. Please get some help. Okay. Please. Why aren't you calling me back? You got to go through all these changes. Long story made short. A donkey is just he's playing game. He's an adult baby. He's not ready. He is not ready. He's got his rattle in one hand, briefcase in the other. He's just not there yet. And so a lot of y'all you've dealt with nothing but donkeys. Okay, you don't even think unicorns exist. I mean, you've heard about them, you read about them, you've heard stories, but that's stuff that happens for other people. Who I knew a woman once, way off up in the hills, in the hill country, and apparently she had a pet unicorn. Now people say that at night when it's a full moon, her unicorn will come. See, for you, that's what it is. It's fairy tales. It's old folklore. You know what I mean? It's not something that exists amongst regular people. Okay, I'm here to dispel those myths. Okay, or you think it's not for you? It is for them. But the unicorns don't exist for you. Well, that's a lie too from the pit of hell. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the differences. Because if you see a unicorn, you need to be able to identify one. Okay, now there are a lot of different characteristics, and I'm not going to talk about all the different characteristics today of a whole grown unicorn. All right, but one of them is they only want one woman. Now, that may sound weird to even say that because y'all hear about so many players and all of this kind of stuff, to actually think that guys go into a situation just with the intent of wanting one woman. Let me tell you something. As a man who's been married 22 years, I don't know how a man can handle more than one woman. I don't know how a man can really make more than one woman happy or try to. I think that it takes all of your resources just to focus and think and get to know the one, which is cool, you know what I mean? But if you're you're going to hate one and love the other one. I don't know how you're going to please, that's just, it's a lot. So unicorns, they're not interested in playing the field. This does not appeal to them in any way, shape, or form. It's too much work. They'll tell you. Just had an interview. Who said that? I think Michael. The interview that I did was the week before last. He said that because we were talking about online dating, and women. I know a lot of y'all got horror stories with online dating and being catfished, and guys saying one thing and all this. But he was like, man, I don't want to do all that online dating. You know what I mean? It's frustrating because you got to go through all of these different individuals just to try to find somebody that there's a connection there, and it's frustrating, and you waste your time. See, ladies, I'm trying to tell you, men feel this way too. They don't want to. It's not like just because there's so many women out here online that I'm happy. Yeah, okay. That doesn't, just because there's a lot, there's the quantity. Okay, is there? There's not a lot of quality. Okay, I don't know if women really understand that, because it's historically viewed that there's so many great women and the men are just not, at that level. Not a lot of them. But I'm trying to tell you, lady, there are a lot of unicorns out here that are frustrated. They want somebody that is on their spiritual level, their emotional level, their mental level, they're equivalent. Somebody else that has done the work, somebody else that has said, okay, I understand these are my fears. I understand that that I've got some hurt and I got some things going on that have caused me to make some very unwise decisions. I got several divorces or whatever. Okay, and I've taken the time to deal with that. And whenever you've done that, you can identify very quickly when you're with somebody who has not taken that time to do the work. All right, and it doesn't take long because you will just hear it in their conversation. You'll hear it, or you'll see it in their demeanor. So these guys, these unicorns, are looking for that. And trust me, when they find it, they not wasting no time to lock it down. Okay, none at all. But a donkey, Mr. Donkey. Yeah. A Mr. Donkey he's trying to plug up his holes. Yes, he has holes in his soul. He's trying to plug up his souls with dating all these different women, okay? Because he's really empty on the inside. There's some emptiness that's left by unresolved hurt. I mean, it could have been, mommy issues, whatever. And, maybe he was rejected and hurt as a child. And I see this a lot. A lot of guys, rejected, abandoned, somehow, or felt like they were emotionally by their mom. And now you're out here trying to, well, first of all, you're scared that you're going to be abandoned and hurt again. So you're guarded. You don't want anyone to get that close to your heart. All right. So what you do is you have all these women because you yearn for true, genuine companionship. You want that as a man. You want a woman that, you feel like you can make happy. But you're scared to let her so close that she may do me like my mama did. She may, abandon me. And so you just go from one woman to the next woman, never allowing your heart, to really get connected. And women can do this too, but we're talking about how the donkeys, the immature men, okay, the babies, the grown babies do this. Because my thing is this: what does it profit a man to gain the whole wide world? You have everything and lose your soul. So you have everything, but you have nothing. And that's the equivalent of this. You going from one woman to another woman, and you don't have anything. Because if you were truly accumulating something of value or worth that you felt like was filling you up or adding to you, you would be sad. All you need is one. Yeah, all you need is one. Yeah. So ladies, this is the difference, and hopefully you're starting to see the tear and the wheat separate here. Sex. Okay. Yeah. So sex. Okay. Now my unicorns. My unicorns, believe it or not, ladies, I kid you not, they have said it out of their own mouths. Okay. I've done the interviews. Okay. You can check it out. You will hear them say, I am okay with waiting on the sex until marriage. I'm cool with that. I know you're like, where are these guys at? Because I ain't mean no. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you, I'm not making it up. Because you know what? For a lot of them, and they say this too, that you know what? I went into relationships and I made sex a priority. I allowed that. I led with that, and that didn't turn out so well for me. Chris, one of the guys I interviewed, he shared this. He said that didn't work out well for me because I was making mistakes, and that basically was a distraction. I didn't want that distraction, or I don't want that distraction moving forward. Okay, because I really want something of substance. Compatibility, companionship is more important to me than just this temporary feel good thing. And he's not saying that it doesn't have any importance, but as you're ranking, what you really need to make this relationship work long term, you realize you need a friend, somebody that you can have a conversation with, somebody that you can grow old with. Okay, y'all might not be 80 tearing up the bedroom. You might. I mean, it's got some stuff out here that'll keep you going. But I'm just saying, you really want to connect. You feel what I'm saying? You want to connect at a heart level. All right. And there are unicorns that verbalize this, will say it out of their unicorn mouths. Okay. These are mature, I was about to say something, grown men, Now, my donkeys, not so much. Sex is another hole filler. Okay. It's another way that they can medicate the pain of all their insecurities and feed their ego. Yeah, that's what it is. Because and Chris said this as well in our interview. He said that you know he had gone to therapy, and because he was dating a lot of different women, and the therapist revealed to him that, listen, who you are is not predicated by how many women you are with and sleep with. That has nothing to do with anything. And believe it or not, it was an aha moment. A light bulb went off. Okay. And so he no longer started to value himself by how many women that he could accumulate. How many notches in the belt. It was about more than that. What do I like as an individual? What is it that lights my fire? And these are the things that he started to focus on. So then when you meet, and Michael said this in the interview last week. He said that, because I asked him, what's one of the biggest mistakes, and I posted this video clip of it. What's one of the biggest mistakes that you see that women make? And he said that basically, looking for someone else to make you happy. You need to take, a person needs to find out what turns them on, what makes them happy, and then you seek out to meet someone else who has done that same thing. So there again, we're talking about a guy who has done the work. Okay, you need the unicorns. All right, they have an unconditional love and acceptance for who they are, flaws and all. I'm not trying to make you think I'm something that I'm not. I'm okay with me. I love me. And if you're okay with that, then we can have a conversation. If not, I'm not mad. I'm not up in arms. It's not a thing for us. So that's what unicorns do. What else? So donkeys, on the other hand, they don't have this unconditional love and acceptance, okay, for themselves. All right. They try to hide who they are. They try to conceal their true identity. All right. Because they loathe a part of themselves. Okay. There's no self-love. They're not satisfied with themselves. So the sex is some way that they try to medicate this pain. All right. To fill this hole. All right. Not taking in consideration that, I'm breaking hearts and, I'm causing long-term damage. I'm making this woman guarded, okay, for the next guy that may come along, possibly a unicorn. All right, we'll get into that. But no empathy for that. He's not concerned about a heart connection. All right, because he's looking for that short-term fix. All right, because he hasn't taken the time. He doesn't want to do the work, to really change who he is. All right. Hopefully y'all getting something out of this. Hopefully you're really starting to see the difference between the unicorn and the donkey. All right. Now let's look at actions. Y'all hear me talk about actions all the time. Actions, actions, actions. Okay. Unicorns, they back up the words with actions, period. All right. Ladies, it don't take you long at all. Okay. That means when I say long, all you got to do is use these. You can use these and use these. Unicorn, he's going to call, he's going to text when he says he will. Now, every once in a while, he may get busy or something like that, but it's not like that's not the norm. Okay? He's not going ghost on you. He's not the lead character in Power, okay? And his name is Ghost. No, this is not him, all right? That's not the deal, okay? He sticks around. He's dependable, okay? He takes you out. He shows you off, okay? He will pay for the bill too. Yeah, can you imagine that? Yeah, he doesn't mind. He's not trying to hide you. We're not doing midnight creeps, okay? He's not scared to profess his love for you to the world, okay? So I'm not getting caught up on titles and, well, why we got to call it? No, you are mine. I'm yours. We're together. put whatever title on it you want to. We're exclusive, girlfriend, babe, boo, whatever. I don't care. As long as we're together, that's a unicorn. That's a grown unicorn right there. A donkey, yeah, he be talking a lot. Yeah, he will he'll tell you whatever you want to hear. He will romance the stone. He will get both your ears pregnant. But when it comes to actions, backing it up, it's nothing but excuses. Okay, he ain't calling, he ain't texting when he says he will. They may be spotty, they may be sporadic. He may be hot, he may be cold. If he didn't, you get it. Something came. Something's always coming up with a donkey. You know what I mean? You just seriously. You may not show up for dates. Oh, this happened. We was running late. I was out with my buddies and blah blah. Yeah, it's always something. Okay, scared to commit fully. He wants to keep you right there in purgatory. But he'll tell you things. Just walk with me. Yeah. That's a line from one of the interviews I did with Chris McNeil. He told his then. I don't even know if they were girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever, exclusive. He said, "Walk with me," which just basically meant I'm gonna take my sweet time to get ready. I'm just cool right here, and she wasn't cool with that, so she blocked him on everything. He got ready real quick. Yeah, he had to come into Jesus real quick. But yeah, that's what donkeys do. They get scared and they will go ghost on you. They will go ghost. They will disappear in a heartbeat on you. They are the David Copperfields of the dating game. It's real with them. So if you've been exposed to this, now you know that you're not dealing with somebody who's ready. Okay, you don't have to sit there and wonder what did I do and what did I do to drive him off? No, he's a donkey. He's immature. You can't get blood from a turnip. You can't. I think that's a saying, isn't it? If not, then make it fit. Yeah, but here's the thing. Now let me tell you something. Let's turn the corner here. Now, if you are hurt, if you're a hurt woman, okay, you got some pain there. You are more likely to treat unicorns like donkeys. Yes, you will. You will starve your one of our Q. She's one of my admins in the Facebook group. She's also one of my clients. And she talks about how she's like just dogged her unicorn, sawed off its horns. She's guarded, admittedly so. So she sawed off his horns and his hooves, and he's got fleas and just But this is what will happen, because what tends to happen is a woman who did not know how to tell the difference between mature guy and immature guy. You spend all this time with donkeys, with just flat out jackasses, okay? And they now, once you've wasted all your time, now you like everybody is, a donkey. Donkey alert. If he's a man, he's a donkey. Unicorns, whatever. You're not going to get me with that unicorn bull crap. Those fairy tales. So you got a guy who, may be a great guy, and nope, you're a donkey. Okay. Now on the flip side, you can have a lot of women that will treat donkeys like unicorns. Yeah, you got a guy, he ain't worth the hooves that he's walking on. Okay. And you pouring out the red carpet, you pursuing him, and you chasing, you initiating stuff, you paying for meals, you putting money on his books, you doing all kind of stuff, you constantly forgiving. I mean, you just giving. Okay, like you the unicorn in the situation, and you may be in this regard, but he's not deserving of any of that. Yeah, he's very immature. So typically, what happens is you do this for a long period of time, you get frustrated, you get hurt, your heart gets broke over and over again, and now you end up being the guarded woman because now unicorns don't really exist. So one comes along and ready to love your socks off, and you're like, nope, y'all already got me with this one time, not falling for it. I'm just not gonna do it. So I would challenge you if you feel like, okay, yeah, all right, I may be a twinge bit hurt, maybe a little bit. Okay, a little. That you do something about it. Yeah, I'm challenging you. What are you going to do about it? You want to continue to just live your life hurt and starving unicorns and in living and thinking that they don't. So you can't lie. You can't tell yourself they don't exist no more. I just dispelled that. They do. And if you don't believe me, go check out the interviews. I mean, I ain't got to make it up. I'm a unicorn hunter. I'm going to bring you unicorns. That's what I do. I go out, I find them. Now I put the camera in their face. I ask them. So no longer can we say they don't exist. That's folklore. No, no. Now it's you that we have to see what's going on. What are you going to do? You want to change? Okay. Okay. Well, you say you want to change. Cool. So get at me. Let's talk, have a conversation and see what's going on with your situation. And just talk about you changing. Or you can, I got my coaching Facebook group. You can join that thing for 1 penny if you want to change, right? Try it for 1 penny. Okay. You don't like it? If the women every day, sharing great things that are happening and revelations and how they're healing and getting whole, if that turns you off, or, interviews with men, spilling their guts and, turning their hearts inside out and showing you and sharing with you what they think. If that turns you off and doesn't appeal to you, that's fine. You cancel. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Whatever. I'm making it easy. Get the free book, whatever. But sometimes people are comfortable staying in dysfunction. Like, that's familiar. It's normal. And I'm big on allowing people to do what they feel that they want to do. But, if you they want to do something different, cool. Let's have a conversation. That's free too. 30-minute free consultation. We'll get to the bottom of it. So I'm here to help you in whatever way that is. If that's leave you the heck alone, I'm here to do that too. There's a lot of people out here that you can watch videos until Jesus come back. I ain't for everybody, but if I resonate with you, then cool. We can have a conversation, and I might even be able to help you. So, all right, listen, I got to get out of here. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out. And I guess I will see y'all next time. Take care. Bye. Peace.